And then they're wondering why people are leaving the community. I left myself a few years ago. I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird. Bungie bans D2 content creator mid speedrun.
That's crazy.
And from what I understood, he was one of the top content creators for Destiny 2.
Bro.
Bungie, honestly, kind of unhinged behavior these days.
Bungie has just banned one of the biggest Destiny 2 content creators in the last year, and the reason why is a complete mystery. We're going to cover the entirety of this news story. Let's jump right into it. This is their YouTube channel.
So they haven't even provided an actual statement why they did that.
No, they did not.
Like, Destiny 2 is already struggling having content creators who mainly do Destiny 2.
Yeah.
And when they do, they slap them. That's wild.
They've been uploading very frequently over the last year. They give very detailed end game guides into, what is the meta, what are the strongest weapons. I believe they regularly do speed runs. Their name is
The content creator who actually helps the player base through our game. Let's ban him. Makes sense.
Makes sense. It makes sense. 100%. And not only that, at least it's not the Maple Story route.
Oh my god, no.
That guy was based.
The Maple Story dude is based.
Aegis, and they've acquired almost 100,000 subscribers. In just the last year alone, they've been uploading very frequently if you haven't heard of them. And now they posted on Twitter saying, I just got banned in the middle of runs. I genuinely have no idea why. The only things I've used are my wish wall macro, which, if you don't know, by the way, macros are a bannable offense, except this one specifically, because it's been approved by DMG. Right here it says which DMG.
So he's doing everything by the book.
Yeah.
I wonder. So I never reported anyone in Destiny 2. Like, throughout the years of playing Destiny 2, even when I know they were like toggling in the trials and stuff like that, I never bothered reporting.
Yeah, because it's a PvE oriented game.
So I wonder if someone is capable of like abusing the report stuff, and that's how he got banned. Like, he pissed off like people who banned their community against him.
DMG himself has said is okay. So the wish wall macro is allowable. I know some console players out there are like, hey, what? But for PC players, you can use this, right? And then they have A2TC's Destiny Damage Tracker, which is a visual overlay for boss health bars. I have not AFK'd since the Final Shape launch. Now, I'm not sure exactly what the visual overlay for boss health bars is. I've never actually seen this work inside the game, but I'm sure this doesn't give you any sort of like advantage and shouldn't be a reason to actually get banned. And then they also lastly mentioned that they haven't been AFKing since the Final Shape launch, when Bungie changed their terms of service and their approach to that, making sure that people aren't just sitting AFK macroing inside Destiny 2, farming up loot and stuff like that. So
he did everything by the book. Let me see if he got his account back, like if he has any announcement on Twitter. So his statement was literally, I just got banned in the middle of runs. I genuinely have no idea why. The only thing I've used are my wishful macro, which Damage himself has said is okay. After a while, do you think he'll just say enough and move on to a better game? I think that's exactly what Destiny is doing. Like, Bungie is actively pushing away their player base with their actions. And then they're wondering why people are leaving the community. I left myself a few years ago.
They do a surprise Pikachu face.
Like, oh, how are people leaving us? You know what you did, Bungie, you know.
Basically, they've covered all their bases of all the things that would actually get them banned. And they're obviously doing everything they can to protect their account because, they have a YouTube channel and they play this game a ton. So they're not looking to get banned by any means. And I myself, I've weighed in on my opinion many times about this, but I believe them because they don't seem like the type of person that would ever need to cheat for any reason. So we'll see what the end result is once Bungie investigates this, if they actually investigate it, because we have seen in the past where they don't, but this is obviously getting a ton of
I mean, it looks like Bungie is avoiding to make a statement or even provide to him the reason why he was even banned. Ignoring the issue, even though it is one of the bigger content creators for that game.
traction. It has over 200,000 views in the last 12 hours, so this is obviously getting some attention. And obviously I want to bring you this video because I want to bring more attention to it so that way Bungie does actually respond to it, because I haven't seen anything at this point in time. You can see the community's response here. I was just joking. I said, using the wish wall macro, forget the ban, throw this guy in jail. It was just a joke. And then ATP, he's also being sarcastic. You know what you did. And then Boggle My Dog, finally getting rid of you cheaters. Yeah, everyone's being sarcastic. But in seriousness, though, this is the
It was sarcasm. It's not that deep.
Actual opinion, I think, of most people, which is this definitely needs to be investigated. I vouch for Aegis's legit gameplay, as well as only usage of explicitly allowed wish wall macro, which he was the one to get Bungie confirmation on. So he was actually, Aegis was the one that actually asked DMG about the wish wall macro being used, and it was allowed from him. And if you don't know what that does, all it does is it shoots the wish wall symbols to bring you to that location. And so it's a quick macro that shoots all the symbols, so that way you don't have to look up which wish wall you need to go to and then take the time to tediously switch them all. So the macro saves you a ton of time. And, you know, I know some people don't like macros, but I mean, a wish...
So it's literally just a speedrunner macro. That's it.
Yeah.
It serves no other purpose than cutting down on time.
I mean, he's a speedrunner, right?
Yes.
So I'm assuming like they would have to actually have confirmation from developers and
there
be
was
like,
confirmation.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a speedrunner, but he also provides guides.
Ah, he's bold.
Yeah, he provides guides to people on builds, on metas, on all that stuff.
Wall macro, is that really that harmful of an offense, right? And then they said, how is this the second time it's happened to you? So apparently he has been banned before in the past. We still don't have any reason as to exactly why. I made the call to Bungie to get you banned. So these responses are funny. Robert is a freaking meme in the Destiny community. And then we have Salt Grepo here weighing in, obviously multiple-time world's first raider, very well-known content creator, the guy who got Divinity nerfed, as he's more infamously known. We have 10 plus years of the game running, no functional appeal system, no way to know why or how you got banned, no temp bans, embarrassing, just...
I actually did not know that their banning system is that horrendous and heavily outdated.
Oh.
10 plus years, no appeal system, no temp bans, and no reason.
Yep, it was just a boom, you're banned.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Embarrassing. Dumb. That's Saltrepo's opinion on the matter. Let me know what you think about this, though, down in the comments below, and we'll bring you an update when we find out what happens to Aegis Relic, why he was banned. Maybe there was a false ban wave that went out, or maybe this was specifically targeted to him, and maybe it was well-deserved. I mean, we've seen things before where, like, for example, when Bakken Gangsta got banned, does anyone remember that? I thought for sure that Bakken was not cheating. I was like, there's no way this is actually a thing that Bakken would do. And I was wrong. I was very wrong. Bakken was cheating, and he was exposed for that.
Ooh.
So I don't think that's going to be the case here, though, but you never know. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. And that's right.
But that's so crazy. It's like Bungie is literally purging their own player base.
Yeah.
That's like a whole new level.